Mr. Speaker, over the past 10 days, our nation has watched with horror and sadness the harrowing scenes coming out of Southern California as these fires tore through homes, neighborhoods, and communities. On behalf of my constituents who know the terror and trauma of wildfire all too well, I rise today in solidarity with our California and Los Angeles Ohana, and in outrage over the callous and heartless remarks that conditions should be applied to their aid. Within days of our Maui fires, teams from CAL FIRE were by our side, on the ground to help deliver relief and organize the cleanup. In our hour of greatest need, they stood by us without expectation of any reward. They simply stepped up for their fellow Americans. They showed us in Hawaii aloha. That is what we need to do as a nation, as one people. We help each other out in our times of need, regardless of where we come from or our beliefs or how we vote. We as members of Congress pledge to do this every single day when we convene for business. One nation, unconditionally, under God. Now in California's time of greatest need, the President-elect, the Speaker, and other colleagues here in the House want to impose policy conditions on federal disaster aid. This will endanger innocent lives and delay the ability of our fellow Americans to rebuild and recover from this disaster. Never before in our history has the federal government imposed conditions on disaster aid for its own citizens. But this is just more than unprecedented. To deny our fellow Americans the help they need after losing loved ones, their homes, their businesses in their darkest hour because of political differences, it's not just cruel, it's immoral. It's un-American. It is not who we are as a country. It's an affront to our most basic values, one that transcends any law or policy and lies at the core of our faiths, that we should do to others as we would do to us, that we must love thy neighbor. Mr. Speaker, I ask my colleagues to join me in solidarity and our fellow Americans in delivering the aid that California desperately needs without political conditions. In doing so, I urge my colleagues to do the right thing and stand up for our values as a nation. Let us send the right message to the American people that their government, of the people, by the people, and for the people, will always stand by them unconditionally, no matter what. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.